Well, good morning to everyone. God bless you. Thank you so very much for being here. Listen, we've got to move in there again. We've got to go right into the things that we need to talk about because it's just so much to get through. And so, yesterday, we introduced to you this whole understanding of redeeming the time. On yesterday, we talked about the fact that um, you can overlook the fact that we were locked in and have been locked in a time dimension. So we're basically in a box that has a beginning and an end. When Adam is created, he is not created in that box at all. He's not in that box at all. Matter of fact, that tombstone that will be over our heads at some point, if we are here in Jesus tarry, we'll find that that tombstone deals with that box. That box has that beginning date of your birth. Then that dash is that living part of your life, and then that ending date of your passing. And so here you've got that box. You're inside of that box. The question is, what are you doing with the dash? Many of you have heard that before. We looked at Colossians on yesterday in chapter 4, verses 2 through 6, and Paul is dealing with redeeming the time. Also, he deals with the same thing in Ephesians 5 and 16. He says, redeem the time because the days are evil. Now, if you're going to redeem it, that means you've got to control it. You cannot redeem it if you're not in control of it. So you have to be the redeemer of time so that time now doesn't actually um, lead you and move you, but you are leading and moving time. Time is now responding to you. Everything's supposed to be your servant, not you be its servant. And so, as a result of this, you have to now function as a being that is in this box, yet functioning as a being outside of the box. That is amazing to even think about. God is not stuck in time. God is not stuck in time. So God is looking at the beginning from the end. So he says, I am the Alpha, I am that beginning, I am the Omega, I am that end. I'm the beginning and the end. So if that is the case, and you are found and fashioned in him, and your communication, remember, CUOO, don't forget that. If you are in him, then therefore you are what? You are functioning in that he has for you to function in, but also like he would function in it. Okay. See, so not only are you functioning in it on the earth, you're functioning in it because the Bible tells us that we have been what? Seated with Christ, where? In heavenly places. Now, that's not some separateness from God. That is connected to God. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. You had nothing to do with that. You were brought up to a position and now function in. Now you need to be able to look over life that way. So my question to you, in most cases, and I ask a lot of believers this question, what does your calendar look like? What does your calendar look like? So most people will pull out their phones in this hour and start going through that. And I don't have any problem with you having it on your phone, but I can tell you that most people cannot function, and most people will not function proper with just a calendar on their phone. I promise you, I know this for a fact that the calendar on your phone should be your convenience, because most of you don't know how to use it proper to make sure that it works for you, so that you are now controlling time rather than time controlling you. And so what happens is organically you just start living. You just start living, and before you know it, you're behind in this, you're behind in that, you're behind. And so now when it comes to things of the kingdom, you don't have the time for it. You can't do it. Why? Because you're behind in these other places in life. You're behind in your work. You're behind in all of this kind of stuff. Matter of fact, in family responsibility and all of that, you're behind because you don't have any of it scheduled, because you're not controlling your time. And therefore, if you're not controlling your time, time is controlling you, I guarantee you. And so you've got to grab hold of this. So I'm recommending that you get something that is physical, so that you can make sure you oversee and watch over your time. And if you do that, you will find that your life will increase. Well, my time is up. And so God bless you today. I'm telling you, you're going to have a great day. But listen, occupy until he come by redeeming the time. God bless you.